Welcome back to our channel today. In recent days, we cannot help but feel sorrowful as we receive heartbreaking news about the passing of talented artists, individuals who have left a profound mark on music and culture. Their legendary moments are forever tied to unforgettable memories, and their loss undoubtedly leaves a void in the hearts of many. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring them and reflecting on the stars who have permanently left us. Before we begin, if the life or legacy of these artists has ever touched your heart, please hit the like button as a gesture of remembrance and respect. Thank you for joining us in commemorating these music legends. Now let's take a moment to remember the legend Sly Stone. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next fascinating stories. Leave a comment with 1 if you resonate with these stars or 0 if you have a different opinion. Let's dive in now. Sly Stone was one of the most influential pioneering musicians in American music history, helping to shape the sound of an entire generation and inspiring countless artists who followed. Born in 1943 in Texas as Sylvester Stewart and raised in California, he displayed a passion for music early on. For Sly, music was not just entertainment, it was a powerful tool for spreading messages of unity, joy, and social awareness. He founded the groundbreaking band Sly and the Family Stone, which stood out not only for its unique sound, but also for its racially and gender-diverse lineup, something rare at the time. With hits like Everyday People Dance to the Music and Stand, Sly crafted a musical style that blended soul, funk, rock, and psychedelic elements, encouraging listeners to dance while also provoking thought about humanity and social values. His music became a symbol of innovation, breaking cultural and social barriers during a turbulent era in American history. Sly Stone's legacy is more than just timeless melodies. It is a pioneering spirit that proved music can be a powerful force for change and human connection. In the late 1960s and early 70s, Sly led one of the first racially and gender-integrated bands, breaking boundaries both on stage and in society. His music lit up the legendary Woodstock stage and delivered a message of hope and unity in turbulent times. Behind the scenes, however, life wasn't easy. Sly faced career challenges and a long battle with health issues, leading to years of isolation. Yet his spirit never gave up. In his later years, Sly reconnected with fans, completed his autobiography, and saw his life honored in a moving documentary. Surrounded by his loved ones, he passed away peacefully after a long struggle with chronic illness. His legacy is one of creativity, resilience, and groundbreaking vision. Sly didn't just write music, he created a soundtrack for change, celebration, and unity. Thank you, Sly, for showing us how to stand tall and sing louder even when the world grows quiet. Wayne Lewis, a gifted musician and co-founder of the legendary group Atlantic Starr, was born on April 13, 1957, in White Plains, New York. From an early age, music was not just a career, but a calling. Alongside his brothers and bandmates, Wayne helped define the soul of modern R&B with songs filled with love, perseverance, and hope. Atlantic Starr rose to fame in the late 70s and 80s with timeless hits like Always Secret Lovers and Circles. As the lead singer and keyboardist, Wayne's soft voice and musical grace became the emotional heart of the band. His melodies comforted listeners in quiet moments, and his lyrics became wedding vows and late-night reflections. Generations of fans found meaning and connection in his work. Despite the shifting tides of the music industry, Wayne remained true to his craft with dedication and dignity. Facing industry changes, label shifts, and the wear of long tours, Wayne continued to perform and create. Even in recent shows, he graced the stage with the same authenticity that won hearts decades ago. Wayne Lewis passed away peacefully on June 5, 2025, at the age of 68, following a period of declining health. Though he has left the stage, his music endures like a lighthouse, a steady reminder of the beauty in honest expression. His life was a harmony of dedication, creativity, and compassion. The harmony in Wayne Lewis's music brought comfort to many. His sound was a home, a space of connection. And now we pause to remember another figure and icon who has always been vibrant, powerful, and ever-evolving: Cher. She is not just a performer. Her presence evokes emotion. Her voice does more than sing. It resonates across time, inspiring courage, vulnerability, and the right to be unapologetically oneself. From chart-topping hits to dazzling moments on the Oscar stage, from a childhood of hardship to becoming a global superstar, Cher has lived 6 full decades under the spotlight. But what truly defines her allure isn't fame. It's her resilience. Her ability to survive, to transform, and to rise again has made her more than just a star. She's become a symbol of strength, reinvention, and authenticity in a world that often demands conformity. Cher born. Sherilyn Sarkeesian, on May 20, 1946, grew up in hardship. Her father passed away early, leaving her mother, Georgia, to raise the family alone. Cher's childhood was marked by constant moves across California, with instability a constant presence. As the daughter of a fiercely determined single mother, Cher learned to be strong on the outside even when she was uncertain within. At school, she was often teased for her appearance while teachers looked the other way. These early wounds left a lasting imprint on her spirit. Yet even in the shadows, a quiet flame was burning. In her own private world, Cher sang softly to herself, clinging to the hope that one day she would be heard and seen. In the mid-1960s, Cher met Sonny Bono. His career as a record producer gave her a path into music. Together, they formed Sonny and Cher. Their song, "I Got You, Babe," shot them to stardom. They became icons of a countercultural era full of quirky charm and carefree style. But behind their public image was a difficult truth Sonny was controlling, and their relationship blended work with love, often at the cost of Cher's identity. By 1975, Cher left Sonny. She walked away from comfort and the mold he had built around her. It was her first act of defiance, her first step back to herself. Her voice gradually developed and began to carry a unique weight, not just as music but as a powerful message. Her musical personality became clear, unmistakable from anyone else. She released several solo tracks, such as Bang Bang and Half Breed, and each song showcased a distinct aspect of her musical style. However, it was the song Believe, released in 1998, that truly changed everything. This wasn't just a successful track, it was a revolution in music. Cher pioneered the use of auto-tune as a creative tool, not merely a technical gimmick, making it an essential part of contemporary music. She took auto-tune to new heights, turning it into an integral part of shaping her musical style. With these achievements at the age of 52, Cher became the oldest female artist to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, a remarkable feat that few could match. However, her influence didn't just stop at music. Cher became a cultural icon, a trailblazer not only in music, but also in changing the perception of female artists. She wasn't just challenging age stereotypes. She became a symbol of strength, freedom, and innovation, continually breaking the boundaries that society set for women in the entertainment industry. On screen, she became a force. In 1987's Moonstruck, she played a fiery widow and won an Oscar not through flash, but through depth and nuance. From Silkwood to Mask, she proved she wasn't just a pop star, she was a multi-dimensional artist. But at the height of her success, her body began to falter. She was diagnosed with the Epstein-Barr virus, leading to chronic fatigue and severe pneumonia. For 2 years, she stepped away from the spotlight. It wasn't failure she feared, it was not being able to lift her head. The cheering crowds and stage lights gave way to quiet hospital rooms and relentless exhaustion. But one afternoon, between treatments and fatigue, Cher rediscovered her inner strength. She asked herself, "Will I give up, or will I redefine victory?" She chose to win. In 1998, 7 years after her illness began, Cher made a triumphant return with Believe. With its bold beat and liberating lyrics, the song became her anthem and ours. "Do you believe in life after love?" wasn't just a lyric, it was a mantra of survival. She proved that recovery isn't about resting. It's about rising, growing, and transforming after a fall. Doing this at that stage in her life was nothing short of miraculous. Cher's love life has been as turbulent as her career. Her first love with Sonny Bono brought her into the spotlight, but it also held her back in many ways. Their partnership was as much about business as it was about love, and while they were one of the most iconic couples in music history, their personal relationship was strained. The dynamic that initially launched Cher's career ended up restricting her in many ways, leaving her longing for more autonomy and personal freedom. After their breakup, Cher's next significant relationship was with Gregg Allman, but this too proved to be challenging. These personal struggles were reflected in her music, with many of her songs capturing the emotions and conflicts she faced in her romantic life. However, it was her experience as a mother that truly transformed her. When her son Chaz publicly came out as transgender, Cher's response was one of unwavering support. Her unconditional love for her child was evident, and she demonstrated remarkable strength as a mother who placed truth above all else. For Cher, being a mother was never just about the title, it was about taking on the responsibility of protecting her child's authentic self. Her willingness to embrace her son's journey with such grace and openness speaks volumes about her character, showing that her most profound role wasn't in the spotlight, but as a mother fiercely advocating for the truth and happiness of her child. Even after her high-profile engagement to billionaire James Packer ended under media scrutiny, Cher stood firm. "I complete myself," she said. There was no victimhood, only powerful self-acceptance. Cher never hid behind politeness. Her opinions were as criticized as they were celebrated. In 2024, she publicly called out director Peter Bogdanovich, describing him as arrogant and piggish. It wasn't controversy, it was clarity. She also spoke openly about inequality in Hollywood, from gender bias to ageism staying relevant because she refused to be silent. Her boldness didn't cost her anything. It earned her respect. Beyond the spotlight, she gave generously. Since 1994, Cher supported causes like medical research, animal rights veterans, and underprivileged youth. She co-founded Camp Mariah with the Fresh Air Fund, using her voice to uplift children in need, just as she once needed someone to believe in her. At 78, her voice remains powerful. Her 2023 holiday album, featuring Stevie Wonder and Cyndi Lauper, climbed the charts. Her 2024 memoir painted her life in bold, unfiltered, unapologetic strokes, sharing how she almost gave up but chose to shape a future from resilience and truth. So where is Cher today? She is still here, radiant, real, alive, not a relic, but a revolution in sequins. She reminds us that true impact isn't about perfection, but perseverance. It's not hiding flaws, it's owning them. Her voice doesn't just echo, it challenges hearts to feel deeper, speak louder, and love harder. If Cher ever helped you believe face pain or rise again, let her know. Share the song that healed you, the lyric that lifted you, the moment that moved you. In 1998, 7 years after battling illness, Cher made a powerful comeback with the song Believe. With its upbeat rhythm and empowering lyrics, the song became a symbol of resilience and hope. She proved that recovery isn't just about rest, it's about rising and transforming after hardship. Cher's romantic life has also been tumultuous. After her relationship with Sonny Bono, she married Greg Allman, but this marriage was short-lived. She later became the mother of Chaz Bono, who later publicly came out as transgender. Cher has strongly supported her son, demonstrating unconditional love and a commitment to protecting personal identity. Despite facing many challenges, Cher has always stood firm and isn't afraid to express her opinions. In 2024, she criticized director Peter Bogdanovich and spoke out about gender inequality in Hollywood. She also established the Cher Charitable Foundation to support medical research, animal rights, and underprivileged youth. At 78, Cher continues her artistic endeavors. Her 2023 Christmas album achieved great success, and her memoir, released in 2024, was warmly received. She shares her journey of overcoming difficulties and finding strength from within. Cher remains a living icon, not just in music, but in life. She teaches us that survival is an art and rebirth is true strength. Let's honor a legend who taught us that survival is an art and reinvention is real power. If this tribute moved you, like, comment, and share, because someone listening today might need the reminder. With the right voice, even the darkest nights can sing of victory. Surrounded by loved ones and the music that shaped his life, James Lowe passed away peacefully at 82 on May 22, 2025. Though a chapter in American rock closed, the echo of his artistry continues to inspire. In 2025, at the age of 94, Clive Revill passed away after living with dementia. He is survived by his granddaughter Kayla and countless fans whose lives were brightened by his craft. His legacy lies not only in the roles he played, but in the magic he inspired, a voice so distinct that even in brief moments it made us believe in something greater. Lynn, renowned jewelry designer and star of Bling Empire New York, passed away at age 52 due to complications from emergency brain surgery following a tragic skiing accident. Her son Sebastian confirmed the heartbreaking news with a moving tribute. She always smiled even when it hurt. She was a warrior until the very end, and the strongest woman I have ever known. Born in Singapore and raised in an environment of elegance and creativity, Lynn built a stellar career with her brand, Lynn Jewelry, crafting bold designs worn by icons like Rihanna and Beyoncé. What made people love her was not just her artistry, but her soul. She was a humorous mother, a devoted wife, and the heart of her family. She had a way of making everyone around her feel special, and her warm personality brought joy to every corner of her home. As a mother, she was always full of laughter, offering her love and care unconditionally. As a wife, she was loyal and dedicated, standing by her partner through thick and thin. She was the glue that held the family together, always creating an atmosphere of love and warmth. Those cozy evenings spent together and the intimate moments shared were what made her life so meaningful and filled with love. She was the epitome of devotion and kindness, always making those around her feel cherished and cared for. However, tragedy struck on Christmas Eve in 2024 when she suffered a serious accident in Aspen and was diagnosed with a brain hemorrhage. Despite fighting bravely and undergoing surgery, she passed away on January 20th, 2025. Her partner of more than 30 years, Jet Kane, emotionally said, "You have always been my favorite photographer." Throughout her life, she shone brightly, leaving a legacy of love and passion. Although she is no longer with us in the memories of those who loved her, she continues to shine like a star that never fades, remaining forever in their hearts as a mother, a wife, and an artist with a heart full of love for her family and the beautiful things in life. Lara Park Lincoln, the beloved actress known for her roles in Knots Landing and Friday the 13th. The new blood passed away on April 22, 2025, at the age of 63 after a long battle with breast cancer. Born in Dallas, Texas in 1961, she began her acting career in the early 1980s and quickly made a name for herself in Hollywood. With her talent and dedication, Lara rose to prominence, leaving a lasting impression on audiences with her memorable performances. She is fondly remembered not only for her iconic roles, but also for being a strong, courageous woman who fought fiercely during the final years of her life. Her role as Tina Shepard, the telekinetic teen who took on Jason Voorhees, cemented her status as a scream queen and horror icon. On television, she captivated audiences as the complex and cunning Linda Fairgate in Knots Landing. She once said in a 2022 interview, "Linda was rotten, but what a joy to play." Beyond acting, she was a mentor and a guide. Through Actors Audition Studios, she shared her wisdom and helped nurture new talent with honesty and heart. In 2008, she published Get Started Not Scammed, a practical guide for aspiring entertainers navigating the often harsh realities of the industry. Outside of her work, she was a loving and devoted mother. She is survived by 2 children, Piper and Trevor, 4 grandchildren, and a legacy of love, strength, and resilience. Her warmth, wit, and unwavering support touched the hearts of everyone who knew her. With over 4 decades of passionate work in film and television, Lara Park Lincoln was more than just a performer. She was a symbol of spirit, creativity, and determination. Though she may no longer walk among us, her legacy lives on in every scene she graced and in every life she inspired. Her light will never fade. She was not only a talented actress, but also a symbol of creativity and strong determination. Share your thoughts and hit like if you find her story truly inspiring. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more memorable stories. Josh White Jr., a renowned folk musician, passed away on December 28, 2024 at the age of 84, just one day after announcing his retirement. Born on November 30, 1940 in Manhattan, he stepped onto the stage at the age of 4 alongside his legendary father, Josh White Sr. He was a vital part of American music for many decades, from the golden era of the folk movement in Greenwich Village to performing hundreds of shows each year in Michigan. Josh White Jr. not only inherited his father's musical legacy, but also left a profound personal mark. He once said, "I sing those songs for the people who remember my father and for those who never had the chance to hear him sing." Despite enduring painful losses, including the murder of his wife Jackie in 1971, he remained steadfast in his faith in music and community. He is survived by his wife Sarah Turtling, son Josh II, stepchildren, 2 sisters, 18 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren. His son Jason predeceased him. The legacy of Josh White Jr. serves as a bridge connecting generations, echoing the enduring spirit of American folk music. Marshall Solal, revered as Europe's greatest jazz pianist and a pioneering composer, passed away on December 12, 2024 in Versailles, France, at the age of 97. Born in Algiers in 1927, Solal was expelled from school during World War II for being Jewish. Introduced to jazz by a neighbor, he immersed himself in music, joining bands as a pianist and clarinetist. In 1950, he moved to France, dropping Cohen from his name to avoid anti-Semitic prejudice. His career spanned over 70 years, performing with legends like Django Reinhardt, Miles Davis, and Art Blakey. In 1960, he composed the iconic score for Jean-Luc Godard's Breathless, launching a parallel career as a film composer. Praised for his technical mastery and spontaneous improvisation, Solal was often compared to Art Tatum and Thelonious Monk. He composed for solo piano jazz ensembles and full orchestras, including 4 concertos. Though underappreciated in the U.S. critics, they hailed him as one of the most impressive jazz pianists ever. His final concert was in 2019 at Salle Gaveau, Paris, 57 years after his debut at the same venue. He is survived by his wife artist, Anna Solal, son Eric, daughter and singer Claudia Solal, 2 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Marshall Solal leaves behind a monumental legacy as a pianist of extraordinary talent and unwavering innovation. Joey D. Vieira, best remembered for his role as Sylvester "Porky" Brockway in the original Lassie series, passed away on April 7, 2025, just minutes before his 81st birthday. He died in hospital care, surrounded by loved ones after a prolonged illness. He was 80. Born on April 8, 1944 in Los Angeles, Vieira came from a showbiz family. His aunt was the legendary actress Ruby Keeler. He began acting as a child, appearing in Meet Mr. McNutley and The Pride of the Family. At just 10, he was cast as the lovable farm boy Porky in Lassie, appearing in 91 episodes from 1954 to 1957, originally credited as Donald Keeler. The role made him a household name and helped propel the Emmy-winning series to success. After Lassie, Vieira had roles in numerous TV series, including Shirley Temple's storybook My Three Sons, Remington Steele, and Married with Children. His film appearances included Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, 1969, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, Red Heat 1988, and The Patriot 2000. He also explored creative work as a music producer, musician, and director of commercials. His childhood co-star John Provost remembered him fondly as a wonderful guy, talented actor, and successful producer. The two remained close friends for nearly 7 decades. Joey is survived by his daughter Shannon. His son Beau predeceased him in 2023 due to cancer. Vieira leaves behind a legacy of warmth, humor, and deep dedication to his craft, a presence that touched generations. Robert McCrae, veteran stage and television actor, best known for his recurring role as Fire Marshal Dobbins on Cheers, died on January 12, 2025, at his home in North Hollywood. He was 79. His passing was confirmed by his husband Luigi Campercioli after MRA suffered 2 strokes and a brief battle with dementia. Born on May 4, 1945 in San Diego and raised in St. Paul, Minnesota, MRA studied anthropology at Yale before pursuing acting. He made his television debut in Panic in Echo Park, 1977, launching a 3-decade career that included guest roles on Three's Company, Roseanne, The Drew Carey Show, Criminal Minds, and Parks and Recreation. From 1990 to 1999, he played the recurring role of Fire Marshal Dobbins on Cheers, a humorous character who often became the victim of pranks in the bar. With his memorable performances, he quickly won the audience's affection for his ability to bring laughter in every episode. Outside of television, McCrae was also an outstanding stage actor performing on Broadway in Amadeus 1999-2000. His work on stage was also highly praised, particularly for his roles in plays such as Orson's Shadow, The Boys Next Door, and Waiting for Godot, where he showcased his versatility and depth in acting. He served as artistic director of the Los Angeles Classical Theater Lab and worked with renowned theaters such as the Old Globe South Coast Repertory and Playwrights Horizons. On screen, he appeared in Cutting Class 1989, The Master of Disguise 2002, and provided voice work for Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2. His portrayal of a fainting Santa Claus in a beloved M&M's holiday commercial became an enduring fan favorite. Robert McCrae was admired for his craft compassion and unwavering commitment to the arts. Bob Bingham, the talented stage actor and singer, passed away on February 8, 2025, due to complications from illness at the age of 78. Born on October 29, 1946, in Seattle, Washington, Bob began his career as a classical voice student before gradually becoming one of the defining voices of 1970s musical theater. With his powerful performance style and exceptional singing ability, he contributed to the success of many iconic musicals and became an essential part of the musical theater culture of that era. Although he is most well known for his role as Caiaphas in Jesus Christ Superstar, Bob's artistic journey stands as a testament to his determination and profound talent. He first gained attention with his performance in the Broadway production of Hair in 1970. However, it was Jesus Christ Superstar that made his name internationally recognized with performances on Broadway in national tours and particularly in the 1973 film. His booming, resonant bass voice added depth and power to the role of Caiaphas, shaping the sound and spirit of this iconic musical. After reaching the peak of his artistic career, Bob made a surprising yet brave decision to leave the stage and pursue a new path. He became the CEO of a production company and took part in community activities, leading a group of Buddhists for peace in the 1970s. No matter the field, he approached his new endeavors with the same seriousness and dedication that he had applied to his artistic work. In his later years, Bob quietly faced health issues with calmness and dignity. His close colleague Ted Neely described him as a brave soul who faced life's challenges with serenity. Bob's voice, both literally and figuratively, continues to resonate through time. His legacy lives on not only in the music of Jesus Christ Superstar, but also in the memories of those who were touched by his talent and integrity. Andrea Nevins, the acclaimed documentary filmmaker and inspiring storyteller, passed away peacefully in her Los Angeles home on April 12, 2025, after a quiet battle with illness. She was 63 years old. Born in 1962 in New York City into an artistic family, Andrea showed an early passion for ballet poetry and photography. This passion evolved into a lifelong career in documentary filmmaking, where she found her voice and inspired audiences through authentic and profound stories. Starting her career as a journalist, Andrea won an Emmy Award in the field of news and documentaries. However, she truly shined in the world of independent documentaries, showcasing her deep empathy and curiosity for human experiences. Her notable works, such as The Other F Word about fathers who once pursued punk rock and Tiny Shoulders Rethinking Barbie, a bold exploration of femininity and culture, gained significant recognition. Her final film, The Cowboy and the Queen 2023, was a testament to her layered and nuanced style. Beyond her artistry, Andrea was a devoted mother and wife. She shared nearly 30 years of marriage and career with producer David Nevins. Andrea was deeply committed to public education, advocating for women and girls, and contributing to the community through organizations like IICAR and the Larchmont Charter School. In every role, artist, advocate, wife, and mother, Andrea led with sharp intellect and admirable grace. Her legacy will live on through her films, her family, and the countless lives she touched with the power of storytelling. Bruce Willis, born on March 19, 1955 in West Germany, is a Hollywood icon whose inspiring journey overcame numerous challenges. The son of an American soldier and a German mother, Bruce struggled with severe stuttering as a child. Yet strangely, the moment he stepped on stage, this obstacle disappeared completely. Acting became his way to be heard and express himself. His breakthrough came in the 1980s with the witty private detective role in the series Moonlighting. In 1988, his role as John McClane in Die Hard catapulted him to global stardom, redefining the modern action hero as real, flawed, and deeply human. Bruce continued to showcase his talent in a diverse range of blockbuster films such as Pulp Fiction, The Sixth Sense, 12 Monkeys, and Armageddon. Despite his overwhelming success, his personal life faced trials, including his divorce from actress Demi Moore. However, they maintained a close relationship, raising their 3 daughters with love and respect. Later, Bruce built a new family with model Emma Hemming, having 2 more daughters, creating a strong and loving home. In 2022, Bruce and his family shocked the world by announcing his retirement from acting due to aphasia, a disease severely affecting communication abilities. By 2023, his condition had progressed to frontotemporal dementia, a rare illness impacting speech memory and behavior. Nevertheless, Bruce did not retreat from life. His wife Emma became his caregiver and spokesperson, sharing honest moments filled with pain yet love. Their daughters remained a constant source of light and joy. Demi Moore, though divorced long ago, continued to support Bruce, exemplifying a love that transcends legal bonds. Bruce now spends his remaining days warmly and peacefully with his family, smiling and cherishing simple moments. Emma has also become a vital advocate, raising awareness about frontotemporal dementia, helping millions understand and empathize. Bruce Willis's story stands as a testament to the power of love, resilience, and human dignity. Even as words fade away, love and presence remain ever strong. Joey D. Vieira, known for his role as Sylvester Porky Brockway in the Lassie series, passed away on April 7, 2025, at the age of 80. Born in 1944 in Los Angeles into an artistic family, his aunt was actress Ruby Keeler. He began acting as a child and gained fame for playing Porky in 91 episodes of Lassie, aired from 1954 to 1957. Later, he appeared in many TV shows such as Shirley Temple's Storybook, My 3 Sons, Remington Steele, and Married with Children. On the big screen, he acted in films including Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, 1969, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, Red Heat, 1988, and The Patriot, 2000. Beyond acting, Joey was also a music producer, musician, and commercial director. His longtime friend and co-star John Vost remembered him as a talented, warm, and successful person. Joey leaves behind a legacy through his daughter Shannon, his son Beau, who passed away from cancer in 2023, and his significant contributions to the arts with humor and genuine affection. Robert McCrae, born in 1945 in San Diego and raised in Minnesota, passed away on January 12, 2025 in North Hollywood at the age of 79. Originally studying anthropology at Yale, he shifted his focus to acting and began his career in 1977 with the film Panic in Echo Park. Robert became well known for his role as Fire Marshal Dobbins in the TV series Cheers, which aired from 1990 to 1999. He was also a talented stage actor with notable performances on Broadway in productions such as Amadeus and Orson's Shadow. In addition, he served as an artistic director and appeared in films like Cutting Class: The Master of Disguise and provided voice work for Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2. Robert was also recognized for playing Santa Claus in M&M's commercials and was lovingly cared for by his husband Luigi Campercioli. He leaves behind a legacy of wit, warmth, and great talent both on stage and screen. Bob Bingham, born in 1946 in Seattle, Washington, became a defining voice of 1970s musical theater. He is best known for his role as Caiaphas in Jesus Christ Superstar, both on Broadway and in the 1973 film adaptation. Prior to that, Bob gained attention in the 1970 production of Hair. His deep and resonant voice brought gravity and complexity to the role of Caiaphas, leaving a lasting impression on audiences worldwide. After many years of performing, he chose to leave acting to pursue business leadership and community work, serving as CEO of a production company and leading a Buddhist peace group during the 1970s. Bob passed away on February 8, 2025, due to complications from illness. Colleague Ted Neely described him as a courageous soul who faced life's battles with calm and dignity. Bob's legacy lives on through his music and in the hearts of those who cherished him. Bruce Willis, born on March 19, 1955 in West Germany, is the son of a U.S. military father and a German mother. He struggled with severe stuttering as a child, but the stutter disappeared when he stepped onto the stage and acting became his lifeline. He gained fame with his role as a private detective in the 1980s TV series Moonlighting, and became a global icon with his role as John McClane in the Die Hard series in 1988. Bruce's characters were beloved for their humanity, flaws, and humor, rather than being perfect heroes. He continued to showcase his range in films such as Pulp Fiction, The Sixth Sense, 12 Monkeys, and Armageddon. Bruce's personal life saw many ups and downs, including his marriage to actress Demi Moore and later to model Emma Hemming. In 2022, Bruce announced his retirement from acting after being diagnosed with aphasia, a disorder affecting communication, followed by a diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia in 2023. His family and wife Emma have become his strong support system and advocates raising awareness about the disease. Bruce's story is a testament to strength, humanity, and love overcoming all hardships, leaving a lasting legacy through over 100 films and deep impact on fans worldwide. With over 100 movies and a wide-reaching influence on his fans, Bruce has left behind an unforgettable legacy. We can all learn from his perseverance and the love he has for his family and career. Which star impressed you the most in the story above? Leave a comment with 1 if you resonate with these stars, or 0 if you have a different opinion. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video a like if you found it interesting and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on more captivating stories. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.